Good morning, everybody. Welcome into my space and welcome to eMbody's live classes. We're going to do a Pilates class, but really I find that the lines between Pilates and yoga and resistance training with good alignment are kind of blurred in the best kind of way. Everybody is embracing what works in all different aspects of fitness. So it'll be a bit of a fusion or a mashup. We're going to start standing. So take your feet hip distance apart. Really spread your toes wide. The outside of your feet should be parallel to the mat. And set the toes back down. From there, lift the arches of the feet and feel that lift through your inner leg. Actually lift your pelvic floor, the Kegel move. Draw your navel to your spine and have a sense that your feet are wide, your ankles are sitting on top of your heels, knees over your ankles, hips over your knees, ribs over your hips, shoulders over your ribs, and the head is on top, neck stretching long. Now, nobody's got perfect alignment, but you want to feel that your body is supported. From there, we're going to resist that feeling of gravity and lengthen up. So your feet are grounded, but you're trying to get taller. You're trying to lift your abdominals in. Just going to check that comment to make sure it's not that you can't hear or see me. Oh, good morning, Karen. Thank you. Good. So, crown of the head up, top of the ears up, chin slightly back, which lengthens your neck, which is actually the top of your spine, your cervical spine. Shoulders back and down. Chest lifting high, or as in yoga, we talk about our heart center. Ribs are knitting gently together. Shh. From here, we're gonna lift our arms long. Grasp one wrist with your other. If you're mirroring me, you're going to be grasping your left wrist. I have my right. And come up and over to stretch your side body. As much as feels good. You might hear a little bit of nice, healthy cracking. Inhale into the side ribs. Lengthen the ribs away from the hips. Long waist. Contracting on the opposite bending side. Stay here for one more inhale and exhale. And exhale to exert and lift the body up. Other side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come up and over. So you go up and long before you side bend, kind of like a waterfall motion. And then arch over to the side as much as you can, really stretching through the armpit, ribs, side body. You're gently pulling on your arm. At the same time, you're drawing your shoulder blade down, stabilizing through the shoulder girdle. Inhale here. Exhale back to center. One more time each side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale over to the side. Beautiful C shape in the spine. Head is heavy. The neck is always at the top of the curve of wherever your spine is going. Nicely done. Inhale into the side ribs. Exhale to center. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale. We're inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth, always remembering to breathe. Nicely done. Inhale into the side ribs and exhale to center. Shake it out. Drop your head to one side, gently stretching the neck. Draw that opposite shoulder down to really accentuate the length and the stretch that you can get on the side. You can take the opposite arm up and over. Gently rest your fingertips on your head and maybe give yourself a little bit of traction. Very gently, not forcing too much. As your fingertips are pulling the head down, your opposite arm, your fingertips are crawling down that thigh, getting that maximum length in the side of the head. And release, come to center. Nice big inhale through the nose. And exhale, reach the crown of your head to the side wall. Draw the shoulder down, lift the arm, and gently see if you can get a little more length. Any any amount. Just stretch, release the tension from that neck. Nicely done. Come to center. One more time each side. Think of lengthening the neck first by lifting the ears to the ceiling. Exhale. And gently increase the stretch. We're moving a little more quickly. Inhale, center. Exhale, over. Lift the arm and increase the stretch. Nicely done. Come to center. Rotate the head. So turn over one shoulder as much as you can. I'm hearing lots of little crackles. And center and other way. One more time each side. Reach. This should set you up for the day and hopefully prevent tension when you're in your other activities. Nicely done. Let's move down. Shoulder blades are going around. So take them forward, up, back, and down. So you're protecting, lifting, retracting, and lowering. 3 more times. And 2, nice and smooth now. And take it the other way. Really feel the blades moving on top of the rib cage. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. And now let's just shake it out, move a little from side to side, get the blood flowing a little bit through the body. I am moving my feet from side to side, changing the direction that my toes are facing. Nicely done. Shake it out. We're going to roll through the spine. So in a very Pilates way that you'll see in other workouts now as well. By the way, Pilates is named for Joseph Pilates, who created this workout, rehabilitating soldiers during World War I. More on that later. So we're going to roll. We're going to inhale to lengthen, exhale, drop the head, and then follow suit with the rest of your spine. 1 vertebra at a time. Soften your knees as much as you need to let your fingertips graze the floor. Inhale into the back of the ribs. Exhale, initiate with your navel and use your abdominal muscles to articulate the restacking of the spine up. 1 vertebra at a time. Shoulders and then head come up last. This is what it looks like from the side. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, again, that waterfall concept. So come up and then over. First the head, then the neck, then the shoulders, then the upper back, middle back, and low back. Trying to round the spine. Keep the knees just slightly soft. Inhale into the back to widen through the ribs. Exhale, initiate by drawing that navel to the spine and really sense the abdominals doing the work so your back can relax as you go through this motion. We'll do it a few more times. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, come up and over. And there's always opposition happening in Pilates. So as the top of your spine is drawing down, your navel is pulling up. Your feet are grounded. Inhale into the back and exhale. Shoulders and head. 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale to roll through. Just going to check on the comments. Reaching down. I'm still with you. Hi, Donna. Just checking everybody's here. Inhale into the back. And exhale to restack. Nicely done. 1 more like this. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale to roll. This time we're going to stay down. Little warning. Good. So here, you might want to take your feet a little bit wider, whatever, find your comfort, and just rock back and forth from one leg to the other. Make sure that your neck is relaxed. Maybe shake your head no. Let the weight of your head relax your neck, Let the weight of your upper body relax your lower body. Your upper back is stretching your lower back. Good, and rock. Now we're going to take that same rolling action by going from our forward fold into a plank, and then we're going to transition from plank to downward dog, but always rolling the spine. So I'm going to talk you through it. First, I'm going to take us down. Yay. Cameraman not on duty. And actually change. Since we're on all fours, let's warm up with a little cat-cow because the other is a little more advanced, a little more strenuous. So start in neutral. Reach the crown of your head forward, reach your tail back. This is a neutral spine where you have your 3 natural curves, your cervical spine, your lumbar, and the ribs. Spread your fingers wide, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Inhale to lift the tail, lift the head. Exhale, again, that protraction of the shoulder blades, lifting of the navel, lifting of the pelvic floor. Drop the head. Inhale to arch. Exhale, press into the hands to round. Really use your abdominals. 3 more times, just warming up that spine a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale. I'm turning my head, but just to make sure that your view is okay, try not to rotate your head while you're doing this. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last time. Inhale. And exhale to round. Nicely done. Come to neutral. Curl your toes under. And we're going to lift up into a downward dog and then roll forward into a plank. And we'll do that rolling action a few times to further warm up and challenge the spine. So your first action is going to be to lift your tail to the ceiling and come into a downward dog. So you're in an inverted V. Again, the outside of your feet are parallel to the sides of the mat. Fingers are wide. Shoulder blades are away from the ears, gliding down your back. Now, down your back when you're upside down means up. So your shoulder blades are gliding toward your hips. Shake your head no to make sure that your neck is relaxed. Draw your navel to your spine and knit the front of your ribs. Now we're going to roll forward into a plank. So we're going to take this neutral spine and we're going to start to roll it and round it. Draw the navel to the spine, pull the pelvis under, and like a wave motion, roll forward into your plank. Good. Just challenge yourself here for a moment. Again, hands under the shoulders, shoulders drawing down the back, navel is up, glutes are firing, quads are working. You're really engaging all of your muscles, not just your core, but that's where it starts, drawing all the muscles close to the bone. From here, we're going to lift back up to downward dog. Initiate with the navel and press back into your inverted V. Take a couple of big breaths here. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And now let's just do that wave a little more quickly. We'll do 5 times. Working the shoulders, working the abs. Exhale up. Inhale to wave. Exhale to lift. 3 more. And lift. Beautiful. 2 more. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Stay here for just a moment. See if you can lengthen your heels to the floor to stretch the hamstrings and the Achilles. And then gently come down onto the knees toes together, knees wide, arms forward, take it back into a child's pose. Again, breathing into the back, and just release any tension that you may have caused. Nicely done. We're going to restack up the Pilates way. Inhale into the back. Exhale to restack one vertebra at a time. And I'm going to frame the head is the last thing to come up. Nicely done. We're going to continue this motion. Again, we're going to start on hands and knees and then go up into a standing position. If the standing position is too much, you can always come back. So we're going to start with bird dog. One leg out at hip height, opposite arm forward. And then we are going to round the spine, bringing the knee to the nose and lengthen. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last, change sides. This is really not about the arm and the leg, but about changing the shape of the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Are you ready for a challenge? Try it. If it doesn't feel right for you today, come back and do the first version. So we're going to lift up, curl your toes under, lift up into plank. Lift up into downward dog. Lift your leg up to the sky. Spine is neutral. Come forward into plank and use your abs to lift your thigh up into your chest. Back up. Take your right knee to your right elbow. Back up. Right knee, left elbow, twist. Leg up and down, and we're going to switch. Opposite leg up. Bring it forward, round the spine. Use the abs to lift that thigh into your chest as your shoulders come over your wrist. Leg to the sky. Knee to the same side, elbow. Lift, rotate, squeeze your waist, opposite side, and up. And lower. Gently lower your knees wide on the floor, toes together, and press back into your child's pose and rest. Inhaling into the back and exhaling. Take about 5 breaths. Nicely done. Use your arms to help you back up, and let's lie down. Give ourselves a little bit of break. I think we're going to come even lower down for a better view. So it feels so good to lie on the floor, and it's a passive position, but it's actually very helpful because we're letting gravity do the work for us. We're decompressing the spine. And our front body, we're allowing our front body to melt into our back body. So as we add positions and challenges, we're going to have to use our muscles to keep the abdominals engaged. But in this position, they fall to where they really need to be. So we're going to start. You may not see my face. I'll show you my pelvis. Neutral pelvis, which means a slight space under the low back. And we're just going to lift one hip at a time, just to reset. So as you do this, try to go a little slowly and use your hips and your core muscles. Press into the heel and just lift and lower. Should feel really nice on that low back. Good. And now we're going to move both hips up to the ribs. That's called an imprint. So inhale, neutral. Exhale, use the abdominal muscles to draw the pelvis up to the ribs, scooping the abs and imprinting the low back. Inhale to neutral. Exhale. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale. Sorry, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 2 more like that. Nicely done. Last one. And again. Good work. Turn to your side. Press up into a sitting position. We're going to do roll like a ball. We'll start with a prep, then we'll go into the full roll like a ball. We're going to go from the roll. By the way, the roll is really nice because it's a kind of a massage for your spine into the mat. Hopefully you're working with some padding at home. We're going to go straight from the roll into single leg extensions, and then we're going to go straight from the extensions into the obliques. And I'll offer a couple of modifications while we're in middle. So start with the roll, planting those seat bones firmly on the ground, resting your hands on your shin. Start in a neutral spine, so you've got the 3 curves. Lift the crown of the head to the ceiling and exhale to round your spine into a C shape. Inhale to lift. Exhale, initiate with the navel. Again, it's that C shape, the same thing that we do in cat-cow on all fours. We're always just working those muscles in different ways. Awareness as well as fitness. Exhale. As we exhale and round, we're opening the back of the vertebrae. Inhale to lift the heart center. We'll do 2 more like this. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale. And inhale. Nicely done. We're going to transition to, you don't have to move, I'm just going to move slightly in the camera. On that last exhale, you're going to hold onto your roll, your round position. You're going to come up onto your tippy toes and just take your legs off, maintaining that round position. So I don't want you to catch your balance by yanking your spine. If you lose your balance and you tip forward or tip back, so be it. That means that you're challenging your abdominals and your balance, and that's a good thing. So from here, we're going to use our breath to take us back and forth. We're going to inhale back, exhale forward. When we come forward, we're going to try to stop without touching our toes to the ground. So we're going to inhale and exhale. Again, this should feel nice. Inhale back, exhale forward. Inhale, feel the air all along the path. 3, 2, inhale and exhale. Nice. From here, we're going to bring the low back down. We're going to extend one leg long and one leg bent. And we're going to switch. The body is curled up into a C shape. Navel to spine. If you feel this in your neck, take your hands behind your head and keep that low back imprinted. For 10, 9, 8. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2. Nicely done. We're going to add the obliques, opposite shoulder to knee. Keep going. If you feel this in your low back, take your feet down and come up diagonally, shoulder toward the knee. Otherwise, 10, 9. Shoulder to knee or diagonal rib to the hip is really a better way of looking at it. For 4, 3, 2, last time, and rest. Nicely done. Take your head from side to side to release any tension from the neck. Good. Take your knees into your hands and draw circles on the ceiling, massaging the low back into the mat. Keep breathing. And take it the other way. Nicely done. Turn to your side and support yourself up. Since it looks to be such a beautiful day, why don't we close with a bit of a modified sun salutation? Again, that mashup idea or fusion. All of the positions and all of the focus on the spine is very, very much in alignment with Pilates principles. So let's give it a little go. Feet together. We'll start standing and then we'll add on for some forward folds. So we're going to inhale, shoulders stay down, reach up, look up as you inhale, and exhale, arms down, shoulder blades moving on the ribs. One more time like that, just to inhale, look up, and exhale, making it a little bigger. We're going to inhale, look up, maybe arch back slightly in the ribs, but not in the low back. And we're going to exhale to dive forward, lengthening the body down toward the legs. You don't have to touch the floor and your knees don't have to be perfectly straight. Inhale, press the hands onto the shins, lengthen the spine up into neutral. Exhale, fold. See if you can draw your torso any amount closer to your legs. Good. And we're going to inhale into the back and exhale to roll up through the spine, just as we did at the beginning of class. Let's do it again. Inhale, reach, tiny little back bend. Exhale, dive forward, long spine, long hamstrings, lengthen the crown of the head to the floor. Inhale to reach the spine long and forward. Use your shins. Exhale to fold. Inhale into the back. And exhale to restack up. One vertebra at a time. We'll do two more. Inhale, reach, greet the day, welcome the sun. Exhale, dive forward, long spine, navel to spine, lowering down. Maybe you're ready now to grasp the back of your legs wherever it's comfortable, calf, ankle, heel, and really gently pull your torso onto your legs. Maybe you can keep your hands a little lower, fingertips toward the floor as you lengthen the body forward. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale into the back, and exhale to re-stack up one vertebra at a time. Shoulders come back into place. Nicely done. Let's just do a couple of little stretches on the floor. Take you with me. Cross one heel over your ankle. Press this knee away. You could do this lying down. Trying to find some space inside that hip joint. From there, lift the leg up, thread the needle. Drawing the bottom leg in with the power of your arms and the strength of your bottom leg, but resisting out with the top leg. Try to keep your spine neutral here. Don't allow that imprint to happen. You'll feel the stretch more deeply. Resist, resist, resist. Nicely done. Keep the cross in your legs. Drop your foot to the floor. And drop that number 4 shape over. Arms to your side. Turn your body in the opposite direction. If you want, you can still play with pushing that knee away from the hip. Inhale here, exhale, center, and switch. Cross the ankle over the knee, flex the foot to protect the knee. Gently press out, really trying to find some space in that hip socket. Once you feel like you have found your ideal position, pull that bottom leg in, number 4 shape, pulling in with the strength of your arms and the strength of the bottom leg, but resisting with that top leg. Feel the stretch in the glute. Keep breathing. Nicely done. Drop that foot to the floor. Drop your number 4 shape. Arms to your side. Rotate the body in the opposite direction. And breathe. Nicely done. Turn to your side and support yourself up in a back safe way. Come to a comfortable seated position. And let's just do a few shoulder rolls like we did at the beginning of class, moving the shoulder blades along the spine. Take them the opposite way. Drop the head to one side. Gently give yourself a little more range of motion. Opposite arm and shoulder press down. And switch sides. Keep breathing always. Reach and lengthen. Nicely done. Rotate the head as far as you can over one shoulder and then the other. And then center. Drop the head forward. Reach the hands forward. Relax the head. Inhale into the back. Exhale. Use the abdominals to restack one vertebra at a time, all the way up. Gather all that energy and light. Set your intention for the day and feel good. Bye for now.